Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the National Opera Center. How many of you saw the movie already? Okay, we're going to show it again first, just because. So, sorry, if you want to go have another glass of wine, come back in. The National Opera Center, in its initial idea, came out of Opera America, which is the National Service Organization for Opera, founded in 1970 in Washington, D.C. After 30 years, we moved here to New York in 2005. Ian, that's the cue for the screen. We moved here in 2005, knowing that being in New York was going to facilitate our membership in the best of all possible ways, since so many of the members from across the country and the world come here to hold auditions, to have production meetings, to collaborate. The trick was finding a home and understanding that what we needed to do was be able to have not just office space, but a real facility that had audition space and meeting space and workspace. Somewhat of a challenge in the concrete jungle of downtown Manhattan, but here we are in the building where we moved to be renters, going along with that Dorothy theme from Oz, that it was right here in our own backyard. The wonderful videographer, Greg Emitas, has made a great tribute video following the arc of how the Opera Center came to be, so please enjoy the film.
The Opera Center is a physical facility that is specifically designed for opera and for the voice, where opera companies can come to do the work they need to do in New York. Auditions, workshops, showcases of new works, meetings with managers and publishers in one space.
My reaction is, thank God.
I think everyone's been very excited from the beginning, just for what this facility really means for the industry and for everyone's companies.
To be able to say, go to the Opera Center. There you'll find somebody who can give you answers. That's incredible. I'm just overjoyed.
It will be just an incredible opportunity to bring the people of opera together.
Space is sorely needed in this industry, in this city, in terms of performance space, audition space, rehearsal space. We have challenges with all of those.
For years and years, we had been doing auditions in church basements. Poor singers were having to vocalize in stairwells and bathrooms.
The room they put us in, there was a hole to the hallway to the outside, and there was a studio next door that had some sort of jazzercise class going on.
You know, but you're so happy to be singing. You're so happy to be given the chance to audition. You're so happy to say, I'm starting. And that's the wonderful thing about our young people. They're out there ready to go. And what you throw them, they grab and run with it. Now, the fact that we're throwing them something wonderful just makes you know that they should do their best. They can do their best. They can be in a situation where they can feel their best.
Actually having this purpose-built audition space is going to be a real treasure.
Deciding on the location for the Opera Center was a kind of accident. We had been looking all over New York, and I came back to the office one day really frustrated. I was kicking my wastebasket around the office saying, heck, why don't we just take 2 floors in this building and blow the ceiling out?
The shape of the recital hall is a response to the volume that we created by removing the slab. There are acoustical issues. So the entire enclosure of the room, floor, walls, and ceiling, is floated to create acoustical isolation. And then I feel that there are kind of emotional comfort issues about being nestled within a volume.
I think it's beautiful. Like the color and also the shape of the room is going to make it feel very inviting for the auditioners and the auditionees as well.
Also having the technical possibilities of being able to transmit that audition to a stage director who might be in Vienna or Paris or London.
I'm delighted that we're actually filming this interview right downstairs in the Opera Center main lobby. And this will be the space where visitors enter, getting off the elevators here at 337th Avenue. We have a postcard view of the Empire State Building, so that if anyone gets confused about what city they're in, they see it right there.
And this will be a very light place where you can sense the day moving. And this is in contrast to so many of the performance spaces, which are deliberately without windows for the sake of acoustical isolation. This is an audition room. You can see how the walls are built up out of many layers. That keeps sound from moving through. And then the floor system is a floating raft system, keep vibrations that might be within the structure, or even coming up from the subway, from extending up into the room.
They have put in really huge conduits.
So that the airflow is slower and there's less noise generated by the flow of air.
You can air condition an airport with these. We have a number of different libraries here at the Opera Center. A complete score and listening library. We'll also have a research and reference library.
So that you can study languages, so that you can study the history of the opera, because you need to know what's going on around you politically, socially, in order to find out who and what your character is about.
We tend to lead a slightly nomadic existence in the world of opera.
The idea of having a space that's meant for us is going to be people from all over the country feeling like they have a home in the city.
It's going to feel like there's this kind of sheltering, protected quality, and I think that is a quality that we all need in our work.
What my hopes for this place is that it just buzzes with everything that's possible in the development of opera.
It will give us the opportunity to have interaction with other companies.
That will strengthen the entire field.
I want to be a part of this thing that says, let's do this together, let's do it the best we can for the profession. And this house will do it.
Thank you. One of the other things that we decided to do in the opening of a brand new home here in New York was to give it some brand new songs. Commissioning of new work has long been a mission of Opera America. And in doing that for this particular establishment, we thought, well, how do you pick one composer? You obviously can't. So we sent out an offer to 70 composers who were all people that had either received funding or had been funded by our member companies to write songs in the last 25 years. I'm happy to say that 47 of them responded to the commission charge to write a song about a new home or their love of song or opera. I'm also overwhelmed to say that we then had about 3 months to get those songs into a printed songbook and get them recorded and put on a CD, which is available for sale in the lobby and is also available on iTunes. It's a 3-disc set, and it represents composers from young and emerging 20-year-olds to a wonderful song by Robert Ward, who turned 95 last week. I'm very, very pleased to let you know that we're going to hear 3 more songs from the songbook as part of all of them being premiered in this hall over the course of the next year. And we have several of the composers with us this evening as well. The first song we will hear is Amina in White Flowing Robes by Bob Telson, and Bob is here with us from Argentina. We're very happy he was able to be here this weekend. The text is by Richard Shindell. John Margolis is the baritone, and Bob himself will be playing the piano. The next song is Second Breath by composer Huang Ruo, who wrote both the text and the music, and I have to tell you a little secret. When my colleague Lindsay was getting ready to do the songbook printing, she called Huang Ruo to ask if he wanted to put a translation of the song into the songbook. And he said, oh no, it's a made-up language. A new song and a new house needs a new language. So don't trouble your minds about it, just enjoy that one. Fang-Tao Jiang, is that how we say Jiang? Her name is the soprano, and she's lovely. And Huang Ruo will be playing that piece as well. And the third song, Sound Breaking Away by composer Anthony Davis, text by Quincy Troupe. Darren K. Stokes, bass-baritone, will be here to sing that, and David Holkeboer is playing it. Anthony is not here with us this evening, but I'm hoping he's able to watch this on the live stream, which you all will also be able to watch and send to all of your friends from our YouTube channel later tonight. I encourage that. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy these premiere performances of the Opera America Songbook.
figure, a window glowing light, an opening door. Beyond tent, a shirting, Amina saying, I know you did. He melts into the crowd and wants his gold. Down there and there's nothing wrong. No more to go, no more to go. Leave behind your shipwrecked post, your village green, your remember. 'Cause here's a place where phantoms say, fiery angels, murdered kings, and jealous lovers, and Amina in white flowing robes. Oh, jealous lovers, Amina in white flowing robes. Listen to her singing della terra, qui viviamo, ci formiamo un cielo di amore in this world.
touching breeze, their gentle air, almost silent, save voices of birds winging in midair, making down and over mountains. When suddenly there is movement in the grain of necks of animals, start glances puffing around and around. Suddenly, above it all, is the beginning of a sound. The sounding crevices under rock, high up in the mountains, the sound in the air is of a pulling away. A crack in the plate of rock breaking. The assonance of sound breaking from ground, breaking away from itself, found in the bounding syllables of snow, moving now, beginning to roar above the cracking separation, cracking, rock breaking. A breaking away of syllables, language flaking, a verb shaking off original meaning, swirling in a white storm, snowflake, roaring down a mountain of words, mounting other words, creating their own wind. Storms of latin fierce and rumbles, sliding down and around, and the maelstrom is a piranha of sound, eating abyss with birds. His eyes spread wide in disbelief as words rain down in hurricane fury on silent giants, snowball of verbs, rocks and severed arms and trailings pinwheeling, rolling in a boiling white statement of adjectives and nouns. And then it's over. Suddenly as it began,
part of our opening weekend here at the Opera Center. Please take some more of the tour, have a glass of wine, enjoy the rest of your evening, and enjoy the new National Opera Center.